Assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone to the CryptoWalker show. I'm your host, Muhammad Walker. So, I'm sure everybody's going crazy these days about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going through the ceiling. It was at 17,000 and went down to 13, and the next day it was back up at 17. Litecoin or LTC is doing well as well here. Let's take a look at that. You can see Bitcoin market cap's at 478 billion. Holy moly. So we got Ethereum is up 10%. Bitcoin's down. Ripple's made a big jump. They almost, 46%. So Ripple's doing, it's a crazy market. It doesn't stop. So, this is really interesting times. You go to sleep and it's one picture, and the next day it's something else. Everybody's talking about it's a bubble, and I say let's get it bubbling. So today I'm going to talk about, in this episode I'm going to talk about hunting for ICOs. So in terms of venture capitalism, where companies wanted to raise funds, they often had to go to banks or investors to try to get them to invest in their idea, and sometimes it worked and many times it didn't. So with blockchain technology, people now, great ideas are able to find, go through crowdfunding, provide a service, provide a value for a coin, where coins are exchangeable. So they're able to access investors that they never would have been able to, and investors are able to access opportunities that they would have never been able to as well. So it looks like it's a win-win situation with the blockchain technology. So as you know, there's loads of tokens out here. There's about 1,300 tokens, and everybody's trying to bet on which one is the next big horse or the next big thing. And I suggest you go through that. But in my search, I said, let me even go further and see which coins have not been launched yet. And this is where we start talking about ICOs. ICOs are initial coin offerings, and the initial coin offerings are basically new coins with new ideas, with new concepts based off of blockchain technology or other similar decentralized platforms. So in that search, I stumbled over Mirocana. What is Mirocana? So Mirocana, let me let Mirocana introduce herself here.
Hey, I'm Mirocana, self-learning artificial intelligence. I am able to manage your funds efficiently non-stop without any restrictions. If you want me to manage your funds, I am waiting for you at Mirocana.com.
So, I've been getting into forex trading recently, and I sit around and look at the charts a lot. I thought it would be interesting. It is interesting actually, but I prefer to be doing other things. So I found Mirocana, and it seemed like, hey, what is this all about? And looking at it a little closer, so they have a robot, that's built based off of artificial intelligence, AI, deep neural learning technology, which this guy named George from Russia, and him and his team, the Mirocana team, were able to build. So the way their system is built is around multiple data sources, multiple strategies, simulations. They throw those through simulations, then they verify the simulations and find the best performing simulations, and they give you product. So basically what they're able to do is they're able to connect to your Wanda account or your for people doing currencies, and also your Bittrex or Polynix. That's what it's called, Bittrex, Polynix or Bittrex account. And here they have this here right now. Let's see this here. There we go. So there you go, your Polynix or your Bittrex. Now their aim to raise is a total of, I think it was 3,000 Ethereum. 3,000 Ethereum. That's what 3,000 times. What's the price of Ethereum right now? 600. Let's do that math right there real fast. 3,000 times 600 and something. So $1.8 million. And what you get in return is you get Miro coins, and Miro coins are going to be exchanged on multiple exchanges. So you can turn them in. But how this works is, so you have the coin that hopefully appreciates with the success of the product. The product being, so you have three specific products. The first is cryptocurrency markets. So Mirocana's bot will trade cryptocurrency markets, currency markets, as well as stock markets. Now you have to have at least 5,000 Miro in your account to get access to this service. Then to get the currency market with Awanda, you have to have at least 10,000. Now if you have 10,000, because I got confused at this last time, if you have 10,000, then that gives you access to both of the two. Then for their top 200 token owners, they will have access to interactive stock market, the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ. Okay, so it basically connects to the API of your interactive broker. Anyway, I think it came out to be like about $2,000. Yeah, so it's like $2,000 to get this one, and another $2,000 to get this one. And if sorry. So if what you get is above that, you remain the top 200 stock Miro holders, then you also get access to the three. So look, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, the way I see it. It's risky, but from my research, I also realized that while we're sitting here trading, trying to read your moving averages or whatnot, there are guys out there who actually already have access to algorithms, computer programs, softwares, artificial intelligence that are trading. And it's like playing chess with a playing chess with a computer. The computer doesn't get tired, it goes on and on and on. And this is basically what they're offering, and the return on your profit is like something like 100 to 150% return. And you can find all of this in their Mirocana white paper, so you have a robot that is constantly working with you, and I'm going to get into how it works with you, because I've just gotten a taste of this, and this guy George is a real genius. These guys have put a lot of work into it. So let me get into the Mirocana, my Mirocana account. So this is, I've signed up for it, and I want to have, okay, let me get this trade right here. I got a trade right here. I predict it's going back up, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm trading while I'm doing the video. Where was I? Yeah, let's go into the Mirocana account, because I've invested in Mirocana. I said, you know what, I'm willing to take a risk, chance of a lifetime. If we lose, okay. If not, then I'm gonna be a very relaxed and stress-free trader. The way that they set up their API, it's like they're constantly gathering millions and millions of reports on and data from hundreds of different APIs, everything from Google Trends, Yahoo Finance, Forbes. They're literally the computer program is following the news, it's following the stock markets, it's following Twitter accounts, it's following, and it's putting all of this into, you know, its deep learning system, and it has been able to show, according to the Mirocana team, it has been able to show better results than a lot of top traders. So they have their ongoing sales right now, token sales. They've got 5 more days, and they're, you know, sold what they need. How many more tokens? Like some 362 ether. So they're almost sold out. I want to send this video to you guys before they do sell out. You have 5 days. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you guys to check out for this website, in case you do want to go check it out. Now let me log in and show you guys how this looks. So this is where, you know, your platform where the bot actually, and the cool thing about this bot is the way that you program the settings. You can see there are hardly any settings over here. So they got the program that's linked with it's linked with Telegram messaging, and this bot, the way you fix the settings on it is it's like you're messaging somebody, and they're messaging, the bot is messaging you back like, hey, would you like the settings to this? Hey, why don't you check out this video? And so it's educating you, it's interacting with you. It's kind of weird, right? Because like you're chatting to a bot, and they're teaching you, you know, how to interact with them, you know, like, okay, say this if you need this, or kind of like a series. When you interact with this robot, I mean, they give you so much data, so much, like it's like really in-depth stuff. This has the fingerprint of scientists. And the thing about scientists, when they need investment, sometimes they need a little bit of faith and their investment, despite them dealing with science, you know, but they need people around them to have a little bit of faith. So we're going with the faith right now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with a little word from the George, who's basically the lead guy on the project, the CEO.
And I really liked that idea, and I thought to myself, wait a minute, what if I can create an algorithm that would take into account all the data from all the traders, and being able to predict the rate of return of a newly placed trade based on the past performance of the trader. So I did that. I downloaded 2 million trades from eToro through undocumented API, and I built a predicting model. And
anyway, if you like it, get it. You got 5 more days. If you don't, keep ICO hunting. That's all from me today at the CryptoWalker Show. This is your host, Muhammad Walker. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back again for another review of another ICO, another Bitcoin, another cryptocurrency. Place to be. Subscribe, like, do all of that, and I'll see you next time.